Hey, good morning. And I want to acknowledge that I am 1 minute late this morning. It is 6:01 on Friday, January 8th, 2021. Who doesn't need this, huh? What a week it's been. Whew. Let me set my coffee down. Thank you. So, shall we start with good news? We'll start with the Fritzi report because the Fritzi report, again, is killer good. Yeah, wait, let me see if I can. I got this extra light because I thought that might help, but apparently it's not lighting up your world or mine. Come on, you come over here. Is that any better? No, not really, huh? Maybe just more glare from over there. Okay, you can look in the. We're just going with it, okay? I'm not a lighting expert, never claimed to be. I'm just trying to work things out. I'll learn. So, Fritzy report, let's start there, okay? Because yesterday I sent my messages all day long saying, how's she doing? What's the Fritzy report? And I got little teeny droplets back and forth. She's not taking her oxygen. She's pulling her oxygen out. She doesn't want to eat. She doesn't want to drink. Well, big surprise. That's the way it's been, right? And then I'm sitting down reading a book and chatting with my sweetie. And all of a sudden, I get another one of those Fritzy calls on the portal, right? So I go running into the studio here because my portal's in here, or at least the one I like to use is in here. And sure enough, there she is. And I'll be danged if she didn't ask for me again by name. And then when I got on with her, hi, Sandy, what's going on? So we chatted. Now, when I say we chatted, there are only like 3 or 4 things that she says, but she says them at the appropriate time. So she understands what she's saying. And once again, I thought it's not fair for me to experience this and not let my brothers experience this. So one at a time, I added my 2 brothers in. She knew, well, at least she acted like she knew that they were her children, said hello to them by name with prompting, but she did it. And I sang to her again for like half an hour. I have this list of 100 songs, and I just go down the list and sing whatever I know out of each of those songs. But at one point, I actually said to her, because all the songs on the list are in English, and I said to her, Mom, would you like me to sing in English, in Hebrew, or in Yiddish? And she actually looked at me and said, Hebrew. But one of the things she usually says is, I don't know. I don't know. But this time she answered. So I sang to her in Hebrew for a while. And then she wanted Yiddish. And then she wanted English again. Anyway, I just kept singing. So the Fritzi report once again is that woman is amazing. I don't know how I even said to her yesterday, she looked like she was getting tired, and I said, you look really tired. This staying alive stuff is a lot of work, isn't it? And she just looked at me, and she didn't really smile, but she went like this. She hears, you just know that. Oh, you know what? I don't know if you care, but good morning. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Listen, I was amazed when I looked at the analytics of these morning coffee with Sandy's. I thought, based on how many of you speak to me during them, that there were only a few of you here each morning, maybe 3, maybe 4, on a good day, maybe 5. It turns out there's a whole lot of you who are seeing these or with me here in the morning, and I don't even know it. The more you talk to me, The more fun I have, and the more fun I have, the more fun these morning coffees are. So comment away, my friends. Comment away. Please let me know you're here. And if you're watching this as a replay, I want to know that too. I want to know you're with me on this. It's what gives me sanity in a cup. Yeah, you know what? A notification just came on my computer, right up there, that said I was live on YouTube. I don't know what the delay is. Interesting. But the live chat opens up as soon as it says you are live. So maybe I have to save my best stuff for like a minute in or something like that. So I had this weird dream last night. I have this friend who's a doctor and a very busy doctor. And years ago, every once in a while, he would say to me when I would run into him or I would see him, he would say, "Do me a favor. Here's my shoes. Could you take them to the shoemaker for me and bring them to me when they're done?" Okay, weird request, but I love you, so I'll do that for you. You're just a buddy. So this is my, we're going to call him right now, we're going to call him my shoe friend, right? So about a week ago, I had this dream, and in the dream, he had just gotten a new belt. He was with his ex-wife at the time, and he put the belt into a white bag, closed it up, handed it to me, and told me where he heard there were shoes that matched the belt. And would I please take the belt over? This isn't a dream. Would I please take the belt over and see if it matched the shoes so he could get the shoes? That's like a week ago, right? Totally forgot about it. So I'm in bed, I think this morning, not during the night, and I'm asleep and I'm having this dream, and he shows up in my dream and he asks me if I've done it yet, if I've checked to see if the belt matched the shoes. And I did a little panic because I realized I hadn't done it and I didn't even know where the belt was. A week later, what could that possibly mean? What is it that I have not done that I said I would do? And maybe it was because of yesterday's word art and the whole procrastination thing we've been talking about. Do it now. If it comes up to be done, do it now. It's kind of like what I always say about if someone's face or name pops up in your head, call right now. Don't wait. Don't wait. If you're thinking about someone, message them, call them. Do it now. Don't wait until you have another dream where they're asking you if you've done it. Today is Joy Germ Day. I think that's an awesome holiday. If we're going to have germs, let's have germs of joy and spread those germs around. Happy Joy Germ Day. It's also Bubble Bath Day. Oh, and it's also English Toffee Day. And I printed out some fun facts and then I left them in the printer. So maybe before we're done, I'll get you some fun facts about English toffee. But here's one thing I did learn. I learned that caramel and toffee are not the same. Caramel is melted sugar and cheese and melted sugar and butter, but toffee doesn't have dairy. Is that right? Something like that. I'll have to do some checking. I'll have to get my little surprise notes over there. It is Winter Skin Relief Day. Oh my gosh, don't I need that? Even my brother, when he was on the phone yesterday, mentioned that he was getting little cracks in his skin because his skin was so dry. And you know that kind of alligator look you get to your skin? Look, your skin is the largest organ on your body. You need to take care of it. Take care of your skin. This is me talking to me, by the way, because I do not do a good job on this one. I have all the creams and all the medications, and I need to use them more regularly. That's all there is to it. Need to keep this skin, all of it, especially because I'm outdoors and the winter cold just kind of sucks all the humidity out of the air. And hey, I live in the desert anyway, right? Avocado oil. I like just the thought of that. Coconut oil works great too. And thank you for reminding me of that. Lots of water. Yes, tons and tons and tons of water. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Okay, this is how to keep your skin looking young and fresh time. Anybody else got a good clue? We've got avocado oil, coconut oil, drink lots of water. Anybody? Anybody? Adam, on what do I say? What do I do? Everybody wants advice on how to keep their skin looking good. It is also Elvis Presley's birthday. Oprah uses Crisco oil? Are you kidding me right now? Well, I guess really that makes sense, doesn't it? Crisco oil. Yeah, I'm not going there, but thank you. Thank you for letting me know what Oprah uses. Elvis's birthday. It was also the anniversary of the day that Don't Be Cruel and You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog, Just Rocking All the Time. Those two songs became number one on this day, but like in 1956 or something like that. Yeah. Not Crisco oil, the shortening, excuse me. Oprah uses Crisco shortening on her skin. That'd be like using coconut oil, right? I mean, I go to Trader Joe's, I buy those great bottles of coconut, the shortening, not the oil. I mean, it's like solid. And although I tried using it in my hair once, that was a disaster. Do not put it in your hair. It's very oily. Somebody told me that you could do that, but oh man, it was hard to wash out. It's also James oh, wait, I didn't finish on what's his name? Elvis Presley. Elvis the pelvis. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Rocking all the time. You can't see my pelvis, but it's moving right now. He was fairly shocking in his time. I do remember. And I know the girls were all crooning. I mean, we're swooning over the crooner. Croon and swoon. I was never a fan. I have to be honest. I was never an Elvis fan. Is it okay to admit that? I wasn't. I just, I mean, if I didn't think he was handsome. I didn't particularly love his voice, although I don't dislike it. Yeah, but he sure did make a splash on the planet. He did, didn't he? There were an awful lot of people who just adored Elvis Presley. In fact, when the polio vaccine first came out, it was Elvis Presley who went on national television to get his vaccine to encourage other people to get vaccinated. Yeah, we need some people today to step forth like Elvis Presley did. Like, I know I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. We had that whole litter campaign for those of you who were alive through the 50s and 60s. And don't be a litter bug, because every litter bit hurts. Do you remember that? We have this whole national campaign not to litter, and it really did make a difference. We had a whole campaign with Smokey the Bear to put out fires. He can spot a fire before it starts to flame. That's why they call him Smokey, and that's how he got his name. Smokey the Bear, Smokey the Bear. Okay, national campaigns that have jingles and songs and celebrities, they work. They work. We need a mask campaign. We need a vaccine campaign. We need a kindness and peace campaign. I really like to believe that the world is at the brink of an awakening. Let's shake things up so we wake up. Can we please join together in a huge show of kindness and rock this planet in a positive way? Come on, that's why we're here. I know that's why I'm here. And I know that's why you're here with me. So let's do this thing. Go out and spread the joy. I really love that. Joy Germ Day. Joy Germ Day. Did you guys get that? Joy Germ. I love the idea of joy, Germ. I did say I didn't like Elvis Presley, right? Except I really did appreciate his being out there for the vaccine. Yeah. Also, Stephen Hawking's birthday. I don't understand anything he says. Okay, but I mean anything he writes. But I keep buying books and things by him to see if I can like enlarge my brain enough to grasp all these concepts about quantum physics and stuff like that. I don't get it. I'm trying. I want to. I want to. In 1978, All Creatures Great and Small became a TV show on the BBC in England. That was written by James Herriot. It was all about this veterinarian. Apparently, it was a great book. I do not have good feelings about it. I can remember, and perhaps because he was too young at the time, that's very possible. My son was given All Creatures Great and Small as a book that he had to read for his class, right? Taking a little tour. Oh, there's Bailey. Do you see Bailey? Wait a minute, right there on the couch. Yeah, that's my Bales. He comes in and he hangs out with me every morning when I do this with you. But he's usually asleep while I'm doing it. Well, it is 6 o'clock in the morning, you know. Okay, enough of Bailey. Anyway, James Herriot. So I'm going to say it was because as a book, it wasn't suitable for the age that it was assigned to my son. But he was assigned to read this book and do a book report. Have you ever read that book? We read it with him, and I can remember seeing his stepdad on the floor with him with the book and a dictionary, and they were like looking up every other word. I'm sorry, but looking up every word while you're reading a book, you kind of lose the fun and joy of reading. It was just too tough. Yeah. So made my son hate reading for years and years and years. He read when he had to read, and that was it. And I don't even know. I need to ask him if he reads much now. My guess is it kind of ruined him for life on reading. Yeah. Sad, huh? Yeah. Oh, yes, we can agree to disagree and stay friends, Opa. And I didn't know you had PTSD. And yes, it is a horrible thing. We'll talk about that one day. I promise. I have a number of friends who struggle and suffer with PTSD. And I was just having a discussion yesterday about invisible diseases. Invisible diseases, I don't even know what to say. They're horrible because nobody really knows what you're suffering. To those of you who are suffering silently, I salute you. I remember being in my doctor's office one day and saying, that hurts so much. And he said, yeah, I know. I wake up with that kind of pain every day of my life. You do? Yeah. And there's nothing that can be done about it. And I thought, wow. Oh, fibromyalgia, same kind of thing. You look perfectly normal. And the pain is ridiculous. Invisible but real. That's what we've been talking about in this house lately. The invisible but real pain. I salute you. I salute you. And Ginny and Opa, you two are two of the most positive, wonderful people I've ever had the experience to deal with. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. It is possible, my friends, to be full of joy and pain at the same time. Two great examples. Bring on the joy, spread the joy. All right. That's it for today. Let me look at my list here and see if I missed anything I wanted to tell you about. Oh, yes. It's Argyle Day. I almost forgot. It's Argyle Day. So put on your Argyle sweater and your Argyle socks. They'll keep you nice and warm, and you'll look just like the Tartan Clan Campbell. That's where we got Argyle, by the way. It's so if you know any Campbells, it's them. It's the Campbells. Yes, you have a joyous day. And thank you for not wallowing in the pain. But just as much, thank you for sharing that you live with it every day. Some of us need to be reminded of that it's okay to be in pain and still have joy. I love you. I do love you. Thank you for being here. See you on Saturday. Saturday. I should have a new dishwasher by Saturday. I'll let you know. Bye-bye.